Tonight on the King Omar Sharif Show, we're going to be talking about how social media shapes our realities. Many of us spend a lot of time on our phones scrolling up and scrolling down, and we allow what we see to affect how we see our own selves in the wrong ways. So tonight, get your reception ready, and we're going to pretty up our perception. Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, you gotta feel yourself. You gotta see the beauty in you. Pull your cameras out, turn your phones on and hit record. I need you to say this with me.
If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, open your eyes, there's beauty to see. If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, inside out you're a real beauty. You were made so beautifully. You were made so beautifully. You were made so beautifully. Inside out you're a real beauty. If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, open your eyes, there's beauty to see. If nobody told you you're beautiful to me, inside out you're a real beauty. You were made so beautifully. You were made so beautifully. You were made so beautifully. Inside out you're a real beauty. Repeat after me, yeah, you're beautiful. Repeat after me, yeah, you're beautiful. Repeat after me, yeah, you're beautiful. Repeat after me, yeah, you're beautiful.
Hello, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to the King Omar Sharif Show, where we turn our bad into good situations. This show is all about you, your mind, your body, your soul. I believe if we can control those three things, we'll find happiness. So tonight's show is all about perception of self and how social media affects our perception of ourselves. All right. Now, we all love social media. Yes, it's fun to be in front of. It makes us laugh, but it also can make you cry. When nobody's looking, when you're all by yourself, when you're all left to your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and that mirror and how you see yourself, that's when social media can get a little eerie and can be a little off. Okay. So that's why I wanted to talk about self-love, self-care, having a prettier perception, and not comparing yourself to the things you see on social media. Now, social media is all about glitz, glamour, people's achievements, vacationing, how much money they have, what clothes they're wearing, what parties they at. That's what it's really all about. It really doesn't show you the bad days. It only shows you people's highlights of their lives. Now, let's be honest here. We all have bad days, right? Even the most wealthiest, richest person and financially rich, I'm not talking about that inside rich. I'm not talking about that creator rich, that joy rich, that happiness rich, that at peace rich. I'm not talking about that rich, but the most financially rich individuals on this earth have bad days, have bad moments. So separate yourself from the things that you feel as though you want and you don't have, and saying, my life is miserable because all these people that I see in my phone are living their best lives. That's really not a reality. They may have some things and they may show you their highlights, but they never show you their lowlights. They never show you those dark days. Okay? So don't get caught up in these traps, because I call it a comparison trap. Don't get caught up in that comparison trap where you're saying, wow, I go work a regular job every day. I'm alone by myself. I don't have the things, right? The material things that I'm seeing all these other people have. And I feel as though I'm jealous. So the thing to do, if anything, when you see all these individuals, quote unquote, living their best lives on social media, and you're right in front of that comparison trap, so right before you fall through that comparison trap door, think about the things that you do have in your life. Okay? The joy that you have in your life. The blessings that you have in your life. And every day that you wake up, trust and believe, is an opportunity in this life. an opportunity for you to grow, an opportunity for you to learn something, an opportunity for you to be better than your current situation. So if anything, don't take what you see in that comparison trap and ball up and feel low about yourself. Make it a high so you could rise up. Make it a high so you could be above where you are, if that's really what you want. Because I believe, and I'm not saying everybody that you see on social media, but a lot of people, they're really not happy. But they'll show you them looking like they're happy so it can kind of sadden you because you feel as though you're not as happy as them. That's the comparison trap, okay? So I think that in reality, if you get genuine love, if you have people that you can genuinely trust, people who genuinely care about you, people who really will have your back if and when you ever need them to. The fact that you're confident and you can stand on your own too. The fact that you could go somewhere and maybe not have on the most expensive clothes, but when you're wearing them, people gonna think that, man, that person is rich. They're gonna think you spent a lot of money on that outfit, right? Because of how you carry yourself. That's really where happiness is. It's all in here. It's not what you see people buying. I can't go buy happiness. It's gonna be temporary. So my mental and my state of mind and my mindset is where the happiness really is. And I need you to believe that. Say that with me. Happiness is inside of me. Happiness is inside of me. Happiness lives within me. And I can obtain happiness if you feel as though you don't have it. You can obtain it. Go get it. Don't fall for these comparison traps, because that's really what social media does. It'll have you body shaming yourself. It'll have you looking around your place like, man, this dump. I'm living in a dump. Come on. And regardless of what you think of where I live at and where I'm shooting at, I love the space that I'm in. I love the skin that I'm in. And the only way for me to grow and be better is to go harder for what I want. So I want you to go harder for what you want, if that's really what you want. If that's something that's holding you back from being happy, go get it. Go hard for it. You can have it. Nobody's stopping you but you. All right? So let's take these comparison traps, point them out, and make sure we don't fall for them. All right, y'all. If you know you're blessed, come on, give me some clapping right now. Let's clap it up if you know you're blessed. Huh? If you got things to be happy about in your life, go ahead and clap it up with me right now. Clap it up. Go ahead, clap it up. And if somebody got something bad to say about me, this is what I tell them. I don't give a FOMO. I don't give a FOMO. Now, hold on, wait a minute. You may be saying, what is he saying? I'm not used to hearing the King Omar Sharif use this type of language on his channel, on his show. No, y'all, relax. FOMO is the fear of missing out. And that's the feeling that a lot of us get when we looking at social media. You feel like you're missing out on things. You feel like a FOMO. But that's when I tell them, I don't give a FOMO. Say it with me, I don't give a FOMO. So this goes back to the comparison trap, when you gotta tell yourself, whatever it is I wanna obtain in life, and what I have today, I'm gonna appreciate. I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna appreciate where I'm at. I'm gonna stand on my own too and appreciate what I have, okay? I'm gonna love my body. I'm gonna work hard for it. I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna appreciate who I am. I'm gonna appreciate where I'm at. I'm gonna appreciate where I'm heading. So feeling like you're missing out on things that everybody else is entertaining and doing, you don't gotta do that. Fuel yourself. Go harder for yourself. Be who the Creator has designed you to be. Okay, we gotta pretty up our perceptions of ourselves. Appreciate yourself. and know that you can do and be whoever it is you want to be. All right? And that way, you don't have to feel like a FOMO. Say this with me right now. I am valid. Come on. I am valid. Yes, I am. Because on social media, what do we have out there? A lot of validation seekers. People are always looking for somebody else to validate them. Right? But in your mind and in your heart, I don't care if you don't get no likes. Still know that you valid. I don't care if nobody put one heart on nothing. I don't care if nobody comment on your birthday picture. I don't care if nobody ain't wish you a happy birthday. Everybody want those happy birthday wishes, right? Oh, y'all know what day it is. Yeah. It's my birthday or another lap around the sun. All that good stuff, right? I like it too, don't get me wrong. But if it don't come, I can't allow that to mess up my birthday. I can't put all that in other people's hands. I can't put how I feel about myself. I can't put my happiness in somebody else's hands. I got to take control of that. You have to take control of that. Say this with me. I am in charge of my happiness, and I will take control of it. I am in charge of my happiness, and I will take control of it. One more time. I am in charge of my happiness, and I will take control of it. Give yourself a round of applause right now. Go ahead, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Nobody else can validate you. You validate you. Why? Because you are valid. Until we expire from this beautiful world. And again, perception is everything. We got to make our perceptions prettier. I call the world beautiful. You may call it ugly. That's the difference in perception. Okay? I'm going to call myself beautiful. I'm going to call myself handsome. You may call me ugly and not attractive. Okay, that's your opinion. All right? But because of how I feel about myself and because I love myself and I care about myself and I'm valid, when you talk negatively about me, it's all right. That's how you feel. You entitled to your opinion. Have it. I'm not mad at you. You got it. But that don't mean I got to receive it and accept it and believe it, even worse. I'm not going to believe that. Come on. I ain't accepting no bad information. All right? Something that's going to change how I feel about myself. Now, I'm saying you can't be criticized. I'm not saying that you can't take other people's opinions to better yourself. But when somebody trying to bash you or talk about you physically, come on. I'm not receiving that. Return to sender. Get that out of my face. It's all right. You good. I think you're beautiful. Have a great day. And that's it. You are valid. Believe it. Now I want to bring up one more thing. Timing is everything. Yes, it is, y'all. Timing is everything. And be sure to take advantage of when these opportunities come, right? Because opportunities don't always come knocking. I was talking to my aunt about that. She said, hey, when the opportunity comes, you make sure that you're ready and prepared. And you go and do what you got to do. Because that may be the creator saying, hey, this is your opportunity right here. Walk into it. Walk into it. Don't be scared. You're supposed to be here. We're going to save that for another video, though. But when I talk about time, social media can affect your time in the wrong way. Why? Because we spend a lot of time on it. You can go to pretty much any public space, people at public transportation, people just out and about, whatever. You could be with somebody, you don't have to be with somebody, and you see people in their phones. That's all they doing, people in their phones. You could be at a family gathering. There's going to be a few people in there on their phones, not caring about what the conversation is, not interacting, not engaging. Social media and being on your phone takes us away from those types of great communications and filling the spaces up that we're in. Okay? Filling and filling. Okay? Two different things. So filling up the room in the space that we're in and feeling the love from each other in the spaces that we're in. So it's a time stealer, okay? Because you could be wasting so many hours in a day scrolling up and down, looking at what everybody else got going on and what they want you to believe that they have going on, all right? So don't waste a lot of your time on social media. It's cool. I go on social media, but I definitely don't spend hours and hours on social media on a daily basis. And I'm somebody that's putting out content. And I love, and you know, I'll tell you this, I love to like, I love to love. I love to comment when I see somebody doing their thing. That's the type of person that I am. But when I see nonsense and stuff that could, you know, make me feel indifferent or take me out of the space and the moment that I'm in, I try not to spend no time on that. I keep it moving. Now I want to flip and change speeds just a little bit because I guess we're talking about how it can affect us negatively. Yes, okay? But now I want to tell you things that we can do to try to pretty up our perceptions of how we see ourselves, all right? So one thing that we need to work on is our self-esteem, y'all. Self-esteem, self-esteem, self-esteem. That's your self-belief. Those are the lenses that you're seeing yourself through. Okay, every time you see yourself, that's your self-esteem. All right? So make sure that we wipe these lenses off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my glasses on for this part. We put my glasses on for this part, okay? Because we prettying up our perception. That's what we're doing. So make sure that you see yourself in the best lighting. In order to do that, first and foremost, we gotta be able to heal. We gotta be able to get over our traumas. We gotta be able to overcome our problems within our minds, within our emotions, within our hearts. That's what we gotta do to become better individuals. That's where the growth comes in, right? Growing is a beautiful thing. Whenever you have a negative thought, or if you're reminded of something, or if you're triggered by something or someone, get out of there. Get away from that person. Do something to change the way you're thinking. So we gotta replace negative thoughts with positive ones. You gotta say, I'm not walking into that room. You gotta stay away from the drama. And don't allow other people to put labels on you that you know isn't a part of your brand. All right? Whether you're somebody that's working on business, whether you're somebody that's putting this type of content into the world, whatever it may be, you are your own brand. You are the CEO of you. You run your corporation. You run your enterprise. Okay? Believe that. Everywhere you go, you're representing your brand. Everything you say, you're representing your brand. When you're not saying anything and nobody sees you, what you think about yourself is how you're representing your brand. So represent your brand, y'all. Represent it right. Represent it with pride. Represent it like it's your baby. You are your own brand. Now, instead of comparing yourself to what you see on your phone, I need you to have self-acceptance. Say this with me. I accept myself for who I am and who I'm going to be. Come on, I accept myself for who I am and who I'm going to be. One more time, I accept myself for who I am and who I'm going to be. Stop worrying about what somebody else is doing. Stop worrying about who somebody else is. Stop worrying about where somebody else is. Understand your why. Your why is, why are you here? Why are you living? And why are you not walking into your purpose? Why are you caring about what all these other people are doing and saying? Whether they're saying it directly to you or indirectly. Don't matter. Why? I'm sure we can add some more whys, right? So get that self-acceptance. Heal those wounds. Okay? We got to heal these wounds, y'all. Heal up. And allow the Creator to come into your spiritual space to bring you some peace. You gotta have peace. Peace is important. Peace is your happiness. Peace is your salvation. Peace should be your destination. All right? So instead of resting in peace when we leave this place. We should be living in peace. Let's start a new thing. LIP. LIP. Living in peace. How about that? How about we have peace before we rest? I just thought about that right now, y'all, as we going. I like it too. The Creator's so beautiful. He's just working with me right now, giving me ideas right now. But when I see y'all, and when you see me, it's LIP, living in peace. All right, so I need y'all to take your perception a lot more seriously, how you see yourself a lot more seriously, how you love yourself a lot more seriously, how you accept yourself a lot more seriously, where you are in life and where you're heading in life, take it all a lot more seriously. And stop worrying about the outside. Worry about the inside. Okay, so we get LIP. All right, y'all, so here we go. Making up stuff as we go along. So let's have a LIP challenge. A LIP challenge, a living in peace challenge. Yes. So this week in the LIP challenge, the living in peace challenge, I love that. Thank you, Creator, for that thought. I think that we should try to remove the negativity that we see on our social media feeds and replace them with something that's going to bring us a smile on our faces. Okay? Do something that's going to replace those negative feelings, those jealous feelings, those envious feelings, those saddened feelings, with something that's going to make us smile and feel good about ourselves. Social media doesn't have to all be about everything that we were just talking about. It doesn't, because there's other things out there that are very fulfilling, that are full of life. You just have to be a part of them. Okay? Not everybody looks at the things that I'm seeing and feel in a negative way, but I'm talking to the individuals who do. So this is the LIP challenge. Replace at least, let's say at least 3 to 5 things that you may be envious or jealous of or doesn't make you happy. Let's replace those with something beautiful. Let's replace them with great messages. Let's replace them with great reminders. Let's replace them with the King Omar Sharif. How about that? How about you replace them with messages from me? Yes, go follow my page, the King Omar Sharif, on Instagram, TikTok. Find me on Facebook, wherever, and definitely subscribe to the channel. All right? So that's what I wanted to do. We're gonna have some toast time with the King. And each and every show, I try to promote some type of healthiness, something that we need to put into our bodies on a regular basis. Everything in front of our faces, this is a whole different thing. We're talking about social media, but what about food media? Okay? Because that's a whole different type of media. You got the social media that affects your mind, and then you got the food media that affects you physically, which also ends up affecting your mind. That's another show we're gonna do, food media. How about that? I like how that sounds. So I'm always promoting good juices, good drinks, healthier lifestyles, working out, doing different things of that nature, because we gotta break up what we're used to. We're used to going and eating bad. We're used to doing the things that everybody else is doing. Okay? Let's change that. This is strawberry ginger lemonade. Okay? Strawberry, ginger, lemons, honey, spring water, and it's what? On the money. So raise your glasses. Hopefully you got something good that you could raise with me. And I want to make this toast to us being able to love ourselves, us being able to have prettier perceptions of ourselves in life, prettier perceptions of the things around us, prettier perceptions of the people that we see in front of us. Okay? I want us to be able to find strength within ourselves. I want us to be able to talk to the Creator, reach to the Creator, walk towards the Creator, and allow the Creator to do something beautiful inside of us, because we all have something beautiful inside of us. It's just waiting for us to unleash it to the world and share it. Share it with yourself, share it with others. That's what this is all about, y'all. We prettying up the perception, a prettier perception. That's what we doing. That's love, that's life. And if we do these things, we'll be able to LIP. Raise your glass with me, y'all. That's love. Woo! I'm getting better and better, I promise you. So be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna be here each and every week with more things to discuss, with more upliftment, hopefully for somebody out there. Even if it's one person, that'll make me very happy. That means I'm doing a good job, all right? Also, in the near future, y'all, we will be doing more things on these media platforms. We will be doing lives at some point very soon. So keep an eye open for that. Thanks again for your time. I love you, I love you, I love you. You are my family. I can't thank you enough. And until next week, y'all, that's love. Thanks again for tuning into the King Omar Sharif Show. I really appreciate it. And there's so much more to come and so much more to see. Like this show and this show. That's love, y'all. See you next week.